Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of the Noted Podcast. My name is Daniel, and joining me is your other host, Eric.
Hey, that is me. I'm a Mario.
Me, a Mario. And today we're going to be talking about
Ketchup.
ketchup. Yeah,
We're gonna literally talk about ketchup.
Oh yes, and how it is the worst of the two major condiments. Mustard should be the supreme and reigning race of condiments.
Is this? Are you being serious right now? This isn't a bit.
This is not a bit.
You like mustard more than ketchup?
Are you surprised I like mustard more on my brats with my sauerkraut?
Okay. You also like sauerkraut.
Yeah, you know this, remember? We've had this conversation.
Yeah, but we haven't had this conversation while recording.
Yes, I love sauerkraut. I'll eat sauerkraut by itself, but I love it on hot dogs.
But you think mustard is better than ketchup?
Oh, way better. Way better.
Okay, comments down. No, create a poll.
Do you like ketchup more than mustard?
I mean, I equally like them. I feel like every time I have ketchup, I need mustard. If we're talking specifically like on a hamburger or on a hot dog, like I need both. I need this I need the balance. You know how like when you make a hot dog, you I make like a DNA. Like I swirl.
You do like a helix?
Yeah, I do.
A DNA helix?
Yeah, I make the little, I'm making a motion with my hand, expecting you to understand what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's not helping.
Audience, take your finger, put it to the top left in front of your face. Go down
left
to
and
the
right,
down to the left, and down to the right, and now do the same thing opposite.
It's like hand tutting, like hand dancing, just in front of my screen, imagining people understand.
You're like at a rave when people put on
the light gloves.
And start doing like hand dances. Dude, those things are memorizing, but they're also hilarious.
Those things are trippy as fuck.
People get so into it, and like at night when you really like see the lights specifically, it looks so cool.
I mean,
but like during the day,
it just looks so stupid.
Because they're so serious the whole time.
It's like during the day you can see the seriousness on their face. And it's like, oh, you're really trying right now. But at nighttime, it's like you're so lost in everything. It's like, wow.
Last time I went to the festival Base Canyon.
Yeah.
I found it. I was dancing and this dude was doing lights, and I like started watching him, and he saw me watching him. And so he came and started doing the hand dancing in my face, and we stood there for like 5+ minutes.
Wait, like in your face? Like how close was he?
Like, I'd say like maybe his hands were within a foot away from my face.
What the hell? That's so close.
Yeah, dude. It was like 11 p.m. like doing like fucking hand lights. And
just it's a legitimate like rave, like
I was at a legit rave.
Canyon.
Yeah, and he's doing this, and it was like 5 minutes, and I think after 5 minutes, the dude just looked at me, head nodded, and walked away because it was like I wasn't
transaction
has been
complete.
He's like, okay, you've used up this amount of time. I'm gonna go.
Yeah. It's like okay, you know the goods now. I'll leave it to you.
Okay, well, we wanted to do this catch-up episode, or should be called mustard episode.
No.
Because we've been doing a lot of movie commentary episodes, and so we just wanted to do kind of a little crack hour, do a little hour of just chatting like some of our previous episodes, and say hi.
Yes, sir.
So, what'd you do this weekend, my friend?
Dude, I'll summarize it to more of this week, not just this weekend, because this whole week has been stressful, but at the same time, very relaxing. Because I've been outside like every day this entire week. This whole week, I've at least spent like an hour and a half outside.
That's good.
And it's been really, really nice. And I've been walking a lot more and not just like staying indoors and like, like keeping myself enclosed in my room. So it's been really really nice to just actually get outside. Tuesday and Wednesday was like the sunniest day that I have seen in a long time, since I work night shifts and everything. Yeah, it was really really nice outside. I overdressed, so it was hot, but it was so nice.
You sweaty boy.
A little bit, but it was a really really nice day.
You really like it? It's kind of like an oversaid statement, like, "Oh, go outside."
No, it's
you
so
kids, but
important.
it's so true.
Oh my god.
You need that vitamin D.
Yes, sir. I found out that I'm deficient in vitamin D.
Oh wait,
so,
for real?
Yeah, legit. So like,
oh shit.
I'm also
outside,
just
dude.
going outside to help that, even if it's raining and cloudy outside. It's like just being outside.
You need it.
Yeah, being outside, being in fresh air, just walking is so nice. Like, what was it? It was Sunday? No, it was
Sunday.
It was it was Saturday. I woke up at like noon, and I stayed up for a little bit, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Then I was like, no, I'm gonna actually get up. And then I just got up and I went on like a 1.5 mile walk.
Ooh.
And then I came home and I was like, okay, this is nice. This is a good day. I then proceeded to kind of do nothing with the rest of my day. But
you got outside and did something more than you normally do.
Exactly. Tiny steps to big breakthroughs. Got them.
Well,
how was your week?
Thank you. I was about to actually kind of segue into that.
I got you.
You mentioned being like almost saying inside, but you decided to go to outside.
Yeah.
Like when you go on your walk. That reminded me of what I did this past weekend. So I went up to visit some family. While I was up there, me and my aunt went to the casino.
Nice.
And we went twice. Went on Friday night, and then me and my cousin, my aunt, and then on Saturday, me and my auntie went up there, just the two of us.
Yeah.
And my cousins work at the casino, so we kind of like bugged them a bit here and there. But they were working, so they weren't
always fun
with us.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fun. And so what I realized, I don't know if every casino is this way, but I'm pretty, because I've only been to a casino 3 times, but I'm pretty sure they're all this way.
Haven't you always gone with your aunt?
Yep, I've only been to a casino 3 times and it's been with my aunt each time.
Nice.
Yeah, she loves slots, and I love to gamble. It's a great combo.
It's a great combo.
But her and I went at 6:30ish, 7.
Yeah.
And left at like 1:30 a.m.
Damn.
On Saturday. Well,
yeah.
Saturday to Sunday.
Yeah.
And while we were there, I realized something, that like the doors are completely blacked out. To the outside, so you can't actually see the sun.
Tell.
You don't know how long you've been in there, because like me and my aunt were there hanging out, and I looked at my cousins. I'm like, hey, I was like, hey, when's your lunch? He's like, I already had it. I'm like, what? And I look at my phone, it's 11 p.m. I'm like, holy shit. And he's like, yeah, dude, you've been here for like half my shift already. Because he started at 5.
You've been here for 3 days, Daniel.
He's like, I have to be here for like 6 hours. You've voluntarily been here for like 6 hours.
Oh my goodness. I've never been in a casino, so like I didn't know that they like, I mean, that makes sense where they would like kind of trap you.
Yeah,
so
it's
like
psychological.
Spend more money.
Yeah, because while you're winning and you're having fun and you're drinking, it's like
just dopamine.
It is. It really is just dopamine shot after dopamine shot after dopamine shot. And
you want some more?
Have you watched the movie Percy Harvin and the Lightning Thief?
Oh,
not
dude.
Percy Harvin, Percy Jackson.
Dude, I like football.
Percy Harvin. Oh, dude.
Did you know?
Can someone please make that a picture of Percy Harvin but stealing Zeus's lightning bolt?
Just running for a kick return with a lightning bolt. Just.
Oh, dude, that's so funny. Percy Jackson.
Yeah, when they play Poker Face.
Yeah, well, yeah, when they go to the casino and they play poker face, but they eat the lotus petals, so
Yeah.
they're like drugged and
Yeah.
and lose track of time, and they're there for like ever. They're there for like a couple
Hey,
months.
what should we do with
That's-
a child's movie? Let's drug them and make them
Yeah.
gamble.
Yeah, dude. When I that night I thought of that movie, I was like, shit. They don't even have to
Shit.
drug me to get me here. Like
He's
that
like, I'll
was
do
just-
it myself.
That's just a real interpretation of how casinos are.
Yeah. He's like, I'll just drink it voluntarily.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun though.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, her and me were like, it was so funny because there were some people who would like hoot and holler and that they were nice, but it felt like most of the people we sat around were very quiet and like keeping to themselves. We had
Really?
a couple people who were like excitable or chatted with us and like weren't necessarily at our energy, but
Yeah.
were like willing to vibe with the energy.
Dude, I think you and your family are just all extroverts.
No, not all of us.
I was
but the
gonna say
ones that
excluding
are,
your brother.
yeah, my dad isn't, and my sisters aren't. But
Wait,
me,
really?
my aunt, and my no.
Oh,
But me, my aunt, my mom, and my cousin are a whole nother breed.
whole nother. Well, never mind. That sounds like a good balance.
Yeah,
I take
we're
back
good
what I
balance.
say.
But
I digress.
So-
As Daniel would say, I digress.
yeah, I digress. But yeah, no, we were there, and so there was like, they were the ones that we were around. I noticed that like, these guys kind of have like, there's a lot of people around me that have like sour faces. They're not really winning, or like
Oh.
they're not really cheering. And then here's my aunt and me going, "Wow, wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow, wow, let's go, Auntie!" And like high fiving each other every time we like hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
And got free spins and like high fiving each other and like screaming and like hollering, and like we would watch people get like free spins on the machines they're playing, and we would scream for them.
Nice. You were the hype. You were the hype family.
We really were.
Yeah.
The two of us were just hyping everyone up.
Would
the
you
whole
would you say
time.
you guys were the woo girls from How I Met Your Mother?
Woo! Yeah.
Just continuously.
And it was great though. It was fun, and it was weird though to see that we had like enough energy for like half of the casino, and there was like half of the time where like
Oh.
my aunt's just playing and I'm standing there drinking and I'm just dancing to the music they're playing, and then there's like people who are just dead faced like zonked into this game, man, just
Yeah.
click click click.
Oh,
click, click,
goodness,
click.
goodness. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, I've never been to one. I've wanted to go to one, definitely. I've just never been to one. I think if I were to go into one, it would just simply to like look at everything. I don't know if I'd ever play anything, just because I don't really understand like any of the games, and I'd rather just go to like a Dave and Buster's and play video games and gamble that way, you know?
But you don't get to make money from a David Buster's.
Yeah, I mean, you get tickets and you get prizes,
Oh,
And-
fair.
and I like the prizes, and you get to drink too. So that's a win.
Hey, that is true. I mean, I think when you do go to a casino, you
Yeah.
should start off like playing slots. I'd like to play card games, and I think eventually I will, but I don't
Yeah.
feel that's where I want to be because I love card games.
Yeah.
But
Oh
I
no,
don't feel,
I know you love card games.
I don't feel comfortable enough and knowledgeable enough to sit down at a casino and gamble money.
Dude,
I'll
one
swindle
day,
my friends. I don't want
Yeah.
to swindle. I don't want to try swindling the casino.
He said,
Not yet.
I ain't trying to be the man from Hangover. And dude, that
No.
scene's so funny. When
I have not seen that.
You've never seen The Hangover?
No.
What the fuck, Daniel?
Oh, by the way, my aunt, she's
Uh.
gonna listen to this. Hi, Auntie. So
Hi.
she listens to our podcast, and today, this morning, I'm sitting there. I just got dressed, waiting for my parents to come get me, and she looks at me. So, have you watched Shawshank yet? And I was like, no. She listened to the podcast where you said I've never watched any good movies, and now she starts asking me to watch if I've watched the movies you mentioned.
I like this. I like this. Now I have someone on my side. This makes me happy. I like this.
Yeah, she agreed with you.
It's such a good movie.
Yeah, and my uncle was also like, "What? You've never seen this movie?"
Dude.
Huh?
Yes. Now you need to watch it, dude.
I will eventually.
It's a
someday.
good one. It is a good one.
I know I need to watch it, but there's so many things I have to watch.
Yeah.
I only have the attention span for so little.
Yeah. No, dude, I'm the same. We were gonna do a review kind of talk thing, you know, on the movie Tick Tick Boom, but we were just like, yeah, Daniel's coming back from a long weekend, and I work tomorrow, and normally I don't work Mondays, but you know, that's what it is. But we were like,
Make
yeah,
that
we'll just yes sir. It was like we'll just do a catch up episode.
Yeah.
And not add mustard. Kidding.
It's
I'll
only
accept it.
mustard.
I'll accept
It's
it.
only
I'll
mustard.
accept it. Gross. No, dude. I'm actually pretty excited to go into work tomorrow, only because then I have the whole next week off, because I'm going back to home, and I'm gonna be playing disc golf with all my boys, being
I'm about to crush you. Crush your spirits.
Nah. I'll take 2 losses. I'll give you 2 losses.
You'll give me 2 losses. Sure,
Yeah.
sure you will.
Yeah, I haven't
Dude.
played disc golf in 6 months. Daniel's been practicing for 2 months in the hopes of beating me for the first
I
time.
have 2 months. I have not been practicing since January. I've been practicing maybe since the beginning of March. The past 2 weeks.
In my head, you've been playing since January. You've been mentally preparing since January.
Oh yes, I've been mentally preparing myself. Well, and I've never beat you in a game too. So
I know.
I honestly think when I do beat you, it's gonna bother you way more than I'll give you 2 games.
Oh no, it will. That's why I won't let it.
Tilt, son.
That's why I won't let it happen. I will either tie game or dude, if we tie, we have to go into.
We're doing a putt off.
No, we won't do a putt off. We'll just go. We'll do actual rules, and we'll just do like you pick a hole, then I pick a hole, then you pick a hole. Normally, what they would actually do is they just pick random holes or holes that have the least chance to get a par, if that makes sense. So it's the hardest holes they would pick, kind of thing. But I don't really care about that. I would rather just either start over, and whoever birdies first wins, or something like that. I don't care. But
I'm down to do. We pick a hole, and then if we tie, then we pick another hole, and if we don't, it's whoever just does best on that hole.
Yeah,
I'm down to do that.
I'm down. But yeah, I haven't thrown a disc since your birthday, which was 6 months ago. So
yeah, it's been a minute.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Dude, I'm excited though to. So my schedule is. You're coming over the 26th, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna hang out, do Seattle shit, essentially. Super fun stuff. And then
Probably
leave.
spend money on magic cards. I don't need to, because anytime I go to a big city, I go to the comic book shops and spend money on magic cards. I don't need to.
Well, fun fact. Let's not go to a card shop then, Daniel. Because in previous episodes, we said saving money. But no, you do what you want, man. And so then 27th, we'll go believe in, and then we're gonna be going over back to home base, and then dude. I'm so excited. I get to see my sister. I get to see my sister on the 29th. I'm super excited. I haven't seen her in a year and a half.
Oh, yeah. It's been that long?
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Awesome.
I'm very, very excited to see her. So.
And you get to hang out with your mom, too. And it's been a minute since you've seen your mom.
It's been 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Are you seeing both of your sisters?
I mean, yeah. Probably. I don't know.
Care about the one.
No. No. I care about Hannah. I do. We just had our discrepancies as children. She
Mhm.
understands.
Well, and you saw her more often than you have the other ones, so.
That's facts.
But that is exciting. So yes, we will be doing the first ever episode of Noted together in the same room this coming weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna have like a couple episodes.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. We have some stuff planned. I'll just preface this now, just because so you guys are aware. We're gonna start doing a mini series of like 20-30 minute episodes. Every Wednesday,
yeah.
I think we said Wednesday or Friday. For it will be released on every Friday for Moon Knight.
Yes, the new Disney Plus show.
Yes, so we're gonna start doing that, and then
there will be spoilers. I'm gonna say that now. There will be spoilers.
Yes, there will be lots of spoilers. If you have not noticed already, that's kind of what we do. And so yeah, you'll still have your regularly scheduled episodes of Noted about movies or Crack Hour, depending on what we want to do that week. It's on Wednesdays, but we'll be doing some Moon Knight episodes, and I think the Moon Knight episode we do plan on releasing though on this coming not this Friday, but the Friday after. So not the 25th, but the 1st.
Yeah. I mean, we can. Yeah. Well, it comes out on the 30th, so we would release it on the 1st.
Yes.
Yes,
so yes,
sir.
That is what we are thinking. And so that will be exciting. So please stay tuned for that. And then we do have a movie planned for this coming Friday, so that will be exciting too. That will be
facts. That'll be a good one.
This Saturday. Yes.
Yeah.
We do we want to announce it here?
I mean, if you want to, I'm down.
Okay, so the movie we will be doing for this coming next week's podcast, we will be releasing on next Wednesday, the 30th. But you will what we will be doing our together episode in person will be The Truman Show.
Yes, sir.
So if you have not watched it, watch it now.
Good movie.
Oh, phenomenal! I'm excited to rewatch it.
One of my favorite Jim Carrey movies.
I watched it for the first time this past Friday, and it is definitely one of my favorite movies now.
It's a good one.
And it's super, not trying to talk too much about it, but very surreal to kind of what nowadays day and age social media stars and influencers are kind of going through, dude. I mean, like, paparazzi's always been insane, but like imagine that times 10. Now you have kids growing up with like as childhood stars on YouTube.
Yeah, that is facts, dude. And like always having a camera in their face and like
exactly
documenting their life. Like people have made
more. It's not just like Disney Channel childhood stars. We're talking about like legitimate normal people who are like not just like on like Wizards of Waverly Place or something, like where like you see like their everyday life vlogging and shit like that.
Yeah, like people be popping out of the womb, and then all of a sudden, like their parents are making like Facebook accounts and Instagram accounts for children. Which I mean,
gross.
I think it's gross, but I think that if it's done the correct way, I can kind of understand like the beauty in it to like document them growing up, but I think it's unnecessary to like show it to the world.
Yeah.
I think
keep it for yourself.
It's a little weird.
You don't need to take a picture of every single moment, and the moments you do take pictures of, they
should be important. Exactly, they should be for you and your family.
I think if I were to do something along those lines, and this is how I've seen some family friends do it, and some influencers do this, or famous people. I like this idea where like you'll post pictures of their kids or their babies, but it's with their face not in the actual picture, and without actually like they'll say their name, but you don't actually see their face. And so like it's their new baby, their newborn baby, and they don't even say their name yet, but they're really happy to have a baby and want to show the world, but also don't necessarily want to put their baby out for everyone to look at, so they post a picture of the baby, but you can't see the face in it. So you just get to see the little chubby little body. Little chubby little cute baby body.
I've never come across that before.
Yeah, I know a couple. I don't know who they were, but I remember seeing that on my Facebook feed, on my Instagram feed a couple times, and I think
Yeah,
it's smart. It's a good way
I think
you
it's
can
smart.
like
Yeah,
you can show your family, but like also like you said,
protect
kind
your
of
kid.
document it. Yeah, protect them.
Yeah,
Because I mean,
they be
I
people
don't
out
know.
there.
Yeah, and also like your child's business don't need to be all up on the interwebs. Like I see 8-year-old children who are like have Instagrams
Yeah,
or like
I hate.
ugh,
I
ugh.
don't like social media anymore, dude. I think I'm kind of over it. Like the more that
As we record a podcast for
no,
one of the
this is
biggest social
different.
media websites.
Nah, this is different. I'm talking about like on phone social media. I think
Like Instagram, Snapchat,
yeah.
TikTok,
Yeah, Twitter,
Facebook.
all the things that say they help connectivity, and I think it is true. Um, it does keep you in touch with people, but like half the time I never actually even talk to people, and I just scroll, and that's just like a me thing, but like I know
I
a
think
lot
that's
of
a most of people
and that's
thing.
yeah that's my point, is that I think that everybody does that. I think it's more of a scrolling entertainment, like this is how I pass the time, instead of like I'm using this to keep in touch with people. And we've had that discussion before,
Yeah,
but
going back, social media madness part 2.
yeah, dude, it's really weird, but I think in this type of platform it's a little more personal and a little more important. And I think with the other social media things, like you can make them like you can do what we're doing now in those other platforms. It's just there's so much more going on in those ones that I don't know how to describe it. I'm personally just kind of over it, even though I spend a lot of time still on them, you know.
Oh yeah,
Like
no,
I find
I
myself
totally buy
getting bored really easily when I start to scroll through Instagram. I'm just kind of like, yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm bored now and I don't want to do this anymore.
I saw a meme that really made me self-reflect on like how much I use my phone and have for so long as like a
Yeah.
teenager as like a I'm bored entertain me device.
Yeah.
Um I showed my cousin this when I was over there this past weekend, and it was a meme that it was when it was like a cat being all like shocked. I think I don't remember what the picture was, but pretty much the caption was, when you close an app but muscle memory reopens it immediately.
Oh my god, I've done that so many times.
And I showed my cousin and she laughed. I was like, holy crap, why is this like, I hate when that happens. It's like, and then you don't like, at least for me, I do it and then I don't like, either I'll notice it like a post in, or I'll start scrolling for like 5 posts and be like, wait a minute, this is just, no. And then I
Yeah.
close it again.
Yeah,
And and like it's bad. It's so bad.
yeah. Dude, I like I said earlier, I went on a walk. I think it was when I went on a walk Saturday, and
Mm-hmm.
I was walking past this person, and they had their dog and they were going on a walk, but
Yeah.
I was probably like 300 feet like 300 feet from them, and they were just standing on the sidewalk looking at their phone holding their dog, and not like holding but like on the leash, and the dog was just standing there looking at the person, like not moving or anything.
He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
what are you doing
straight
there?
up,
Like,
straight up.
Are we
Yeah,
gonna,
are we
like,
gonna
do something
walk? Like,
here?
why are we outside? Like, what are we doing? Yeah, like, what are we doing here? And I looked and I was just like, oh, that's sad. That's so sad. This dog wants to go on a walk, and like, I mean, I'm not trying to like throw shade, if that's still a term anymore, but like, it just kind of like made me go, I'm happy that I'm not like listening to music while I'm on my walk. Like, I'm actually taking in my environment and like not being on my phone,
Yeah.
like I'm really like, as much as I'm still on it, I'm trying to not allow it to be every minute, which it's been every minute for like the past like couple months,
Yeah.
like I have to be entertained, or like essentially like sedated from media.
I think a
And it's
crazy. I get what you mean, dude. I totally get it. Like it's
The distraction
it's,
of it.
It's consumption.
Yes.
You have to be consuming media, entertainment in some way, and like something that really opened my eyes to like how much screen time I have on my phone. I just downloaded an app that just showed me my screen time.
Dude, speaking of, I'm just gonna open it up right now. I'm gonna tell you how much my screen time is.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
It's like I hate it.
But I've been myself like kind of doing the same thing where I'll like listen to videos, like sports videos while I drive, and like I don't have a radio in my car, so it kind of makes it easy for me to just pause my phone and like turn or like lock my, because I have to like put my phone, I have to like play it off my phone speaker.
Yeah.
So even sometimes it's not even good. So like oftentimes I'll just not use it and just close my phone and just drive and let myself think while I'm driving, or like, well, I like to go on walks with
being aware.
Yeah, because I already like while I'm cooking, I'm watching YouTube. While I'm cleaning, I'm watching YouTube.
While you're pooping, you're watching YouTube.
Yeah, while I sleep, I'm watching Netflix. Like I'm
right?
always consuming media.
Right?
So
Something's always on. There's never silence.
Yeah.
Like, so when was the last time you just detached from social media? And was just like, today, no.
I mean, for a full day, I don't know.
Isn't that crazy?
I'll do it. I'll do it for. I try to. Right now, I'm working on doing it for parts of my day.
Dude,
so
you want to know
an hour or two? Like every time I disc golf, I'm
good.
always
good.
I'm always away from my phone.
Well, that makes sense. Because you're doing something you love, which means it's not you don't have to have the distraction to get dopamine.
Exactly.
Like you're doing something that you actually enjoy, which is disc golf. So
last weekend, I'd say I kind of did that. Like I watched a movie, and then last Sunday, I watched the Adam Project for the podcast.
Yeah.
But really, outside of that, I was kind of just not on my phone really at all. I mean, I called my sister for a little bit, but I slept in a park for like 3 hours.
Oh, so, right. You told me that, dude. You just fell asleep. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, do you want to know how many hours today I have spent on Instagram?
Ooh, I'm going to bet 4. No, 5.
No, God, no. 2.5.
Okay, that's not bad at all.
No, it's not. It is not at all. But like normally, let me see if I can do week.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up mine to see if I can tell you what mine is, but I don't know where I had.
On average, I pick up my phone 62 times a day.
Oh, it tells you that?
Yep. 30 of those times I instantly go to Instagram. 8 of those times I go to Safari because I ask a million questions and I need to Google everything.
Yeah, I'm
6 of
always
those times
something.
are to open a podcast because I listen to Critical Role and D&D like every day. But yeah, dude. It's pretty crazy how much we as humans, and I am a human, but that statement made me feel like I was being superior, and I'm not. But it's really crazy how much we spend on social media.
Oh yeah, it is. And like I don't even want to know what mine looks like today because I was in a car for like 4 hours. So.
Well, yeah, that's also yeah, that's crazy. I was gonna say that there's a difference there, but like you also probably weren't alone in the car.
Oh yeah, no, my mom and dad were in the car.
Exactly. So like I would assume like like let's say like when we were children and we didn't have phones, it was like that entire car ride you either slept or you used your imagination to entertain yourself for however long that car ride was. I know everybody has had the imagination ninja run across the landscape and jump from things on the fence. You know?
Easy.
Oh,
yeah. You find something to
yeah,
to
exactly. But like, now it's like people. I feel like when adults use their imagination, it either has to be artistically or it's considered like weird. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I still do that a lot, especially when I go on walks by myself.
Oh, same, dude.
I use my imagination a lot, and like I like to build like I'm working every time I go on a walk, especially when I'm at work. I work out the details to an animated TV show I will be making eventually someday.
Yes, sir.
I have the start and finish to season 1.
That's what's up.
And I have a couple main villains and all that. So I like doing that. So I totally get what you mean. Okay, so this is not from today, but this is from yesterday.
Okay.
Because this is a better accurate, even though my time to yesterday was higher than my time today, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
But total time on my phone was 5 hours and 26 minutes.
Okay.
2 hours of that yesterday was 2 hours and 8 minutes was YouTube.
Feels
39% of it. Then 30% of it was Hearthstone of an hour and 40 minutes.
Hearthstone. I mean, at least you're not just blatantly staring at something.
Oh, I most of my screen time is Hearthstone, to be 100%.
At least you're using your brain, but still, that's a lot of time.
And then an hour and 3 minutes on Instagram.
Yeah.
But this really shows you how we were talking about closing and launching.
Yeah.
I opened YouTube 4 times. And
That's
my
not
daily
that much.
average is 13. Yeah, so not that much. I opened Hearthstone 5 times, and my daily average is 7, so not that much. I opened Instagram 33 times.
Yeah, the same. I opened it, 30 times. Yeah, dude, it's nuts.
And my average is 17. And I opened my UI home 45 times, and my average is 56 times. I don't know what I used all those times for. I think I just opened it to close it sometimes.
Dude, I do that. Sometimes I will pick up my phone and I'll just unlock it and I'll swipe a couple times and be like, yeah, I don't want to do anything. And I'll just set it back down.
Dude, in the past, like, from the 15th to the 19th, I opened up Instagram 93 times, 18 times a day. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, even though Instagram isn't my highest usage app, it's the third. Hearthstone's number 1, like in the past 5 days. YouTube's number 2. Instagram's number 3. So, Instagram's only 4 hours compared to the YouTube being 5 hours and 43 minutes, and then Hearthstone being 27 hours.
Yeah.
Hearthstone's 65% of my usage.
Dude, that's crazy.
Instagram is nearly double YouTube and Hearthstone's opens because I'm constantly opening it because I'm bored and just searching for something to look at.
Yeah.
Which is so bad. That's so bad.
Daily, I'm 3 hours and 15 minutes on my phone, which is 27%. I'm down 27% from last week.
Daily for me is 8, or at least those 4 days. Let me see. Let me do a whole week. A whole week, my daily average is 7 hours and 58 minutes.
Yeah, and I know that I use my phone. I also use my phone a lot more than it says because I think it only counts like when it's using screen time. But I also use my phone for like up to 10 hours a day while I'm at work. Like I'm either listening to music or listening to a podcast.
Yeah,
which is Critical Role, which is their episodes are like 4 hours long.
Yeah,
so like
your YouTube's probably insane.
Well, no, I use Apple Podcast.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking
but
at it.
It only counts when I'm actually using like the screen.
Are you looking? Is that Apple's measure, like Apple statistics?
It's their built-in. Yeah, their built-in.
Yeah,
screen time thingy.
My phone doesn't have that, so I had to download an app. But the app tells me all of like the it's an app tracker specifically, so it just tracks app time.
Yeah.
Well, now you guys know our
addiction
usage of our phone. Yeah, you now know down to the minutes, and now you all know I have an extreme usage of Hearthstone. I play that game an ungodly amount, and I love it, and I'm unapologetic about it.
That is facts. This man, he plays it. all the time.
So I think that's about it, though. Unless you got anything else, I think let's bring this baby home.
Yeah, dude, I'm about it.
Well, thank you for listening to the Noted Podcast. I have been your host, Daniel, and with me, your other host, Eric.
That's me. I'm sticking it to the beginning.
To Mario.
I'm a Mario.
You can find us on Twitter at A Noted Podcast. You can find us on YouTube and Instagram and on Spotify at The Noted Podcast. And you can find us... Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, those three.
I was like, where'd you go, man? Did you just disappear?
Yeah, you can find us at The Noted Podcast on those three, and then A Noted Podcast on Twitter. We upload every Wednesday, and then we usually tweet on Sundays or Saturdays about the movie we'll be watching this upcoming week. Obviously, this week there will be no movie to watch, but come next week, you'll have The Truman Show.
Yes, sir.
So, catch up, watch it, so then you can listen to our podcast, because we will 100% be spoiling everything.
Yes, sir. If you've made it this far, stay off your phones, live life, talk to people.
Woo! Like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications. Thank you. And goodbye.
Adios.